Bright suns, everyone, and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Star Wars Dark Forces on Hard. This is Mission 7, Ramsees Head. Mission 7, Ramsees Head Docking Port, Cal Ceti, Deadly Cargo. Crix Madine informs us that the leader of the Dark Trooper project is a general named Mach. You might remember him from your time with the Empire. A decorated soldier of the Clone Wars, Mach became very prominent during the Emperor's rise to power. He was one of the few generals to oppose the construction of the Death Star because of his distrust of any technology that separates the warrior from battle and engaging the enemy. He's absolutely obsessed with the honor of personal combat. Madine further reports that the Dark Troopers have 3 phases of construction. The first one is the Gromus Mines, which you so effectively blew to bits, where they mine the alloy resource Frick. The resulting alloy is then transported to the robotics facility, where it is treated and refined. The alloy is then taken to a special space cruiser, the Arc Hammer, where the final composition and assembly of the Dark Trooper takes place. The locations for the robotics facility and the Arc Hammer are still unknown. Our next focus will be to find and destroy the robotics facility. General Mach has solicited the help of an underworld kingpin unknown to us at this time. This kingpin supplies Mach with smugglers to move his raw goods to the different facilities. Madine, before his capture, was able to find that one of the routes that these smugglers use starts from Ramsees Head, a spaceport on the planet Cal Ceti. Placing this tracking device in the engine port at the rear of the smuggler ship should lead us right to the robotics facility. Place the tracking device in the rear of the smuggler ship. Well, alright, this sounds pretty straightforward. Let's do it. Alrighty. Oh, blue skies. Isn't that a lovely sight after the space and redness of Gromus and Oranacra? Well, here we are on the planet Cal Ceti, at the spaceport known as Ramsees Head. Quite possibly the most normal-looking location we've been to so far. And it's during the daytime, which is always nice. Now, I don't consider this mission to be overly difficult, but there are some parts that can really catch you by surprise in a bad way if you let it. There will be some more Grands, and these Grands are not at all shy about lobbing thermal detonators your way. And a lot of them even have the high ground. Ha, ha, ha. But jokes aside, they really do have the high ground, and you're about to see that in full force right now. And look at that, another new enemy, the Gamorrean Guard. Anyone who's seen Return of the Jedi knows these guys. These giant pig-looking things with these huge axes. Now, yeah, look at that. Absolutely insane. So what I like to do is pick a corner and just kind of pick off these guys one at a time. This is the safest location I know of. Unless one walks over there, which they, I guess, normally do, but this time they didn't. Oh, that was pretty easy going. Yeah, if you try to do your tasks down here without taking these guys out first, yeah, it's not going to end very well. You'll be thermal detonatored to hell and back. I saw you up there. Come on. Think I'm as scared of you and your 3 eyes? Guess again. But yes, the Gamorrean Guard. And we'll be seeing a lot more of those guys going forward as well. Now, they're not so bad because they're very slow and only have their axe to attack you. But, oh boy, that axe is painful. Very... That was a bad throw. Very, very painful. As are the Grands when they just toss thermal detonators like it's going out of style. Here. Oh, you got out of view, did you? Oh, they don't usually go over there. And they're not going to come back out, are they? That's fine. I'll keep an eye up there in case they do. Anyway, there's the yellow key. And there's a bunch of explosive barrels here. And yes, those barrels are full of energy. When you blow them up, it, just like the mines, has a very wide blast radius. Do not get caught in it, unless you want to have a very quick and painful death. Just like that. And you'll be seeing more of those going forward as well. But anyway, speaking of mines, and the yellow key, but that crate over there, surrounded by mines and those barrels, danger, biotest. I wonder. Why, look at that. And this just so happens to be Secret number 1 of 7. That's right, we're back to having 7 secrets. And believe it or not, secret number 2... Oh. There we go. Got one of them at least. Secret number 2 is actually that alcove up there. Now that's a very annoying secret because there's a mine inside there, and no matter how hard I try, I cannot force that stupid thing to blow up with any thermal detonators, no matter how hard I try. So what I do is I land inside and quickly run back out to let the mine explode, and then go back in there and get all the goodies. But the yellow key is needed to operate this elevator, and again, there is no clear indication. I guess the yellow bits of, was that rusted metal? It looks kind of yellowish. I guess that's your indication. But anyway, shoot the switch, lower the elevator, and let's continue on. And by the way, you should have an absolute, yeah, you should max out on thermal detonators pretty quickly here. Because pretty much every Grand here is going to drop a bundle of 5 when you kill them. Speaking of which, there we go. Alright, and you know what, before we grab that, let's actually get this one. Oh, I guess one of those guys usually falls down there. Okay, there's nothing there now. Okay, blow that one up. Alright, secret number 2. Let's just drop inside here. Oh, that's annoying. I didn't... I didn't run far enough in to trigger the mine. It's a delicate process, but trust me, you want to do it because those mines hurt. And they hurt a lot. There's no need to jump, by the way. Just press yourself against the wall. There we are. It does still hit you a decent bit, but nowhere near as much as it would if you didn't fall out. And of course, once we actually go inside to get the goodies, we'll have to do all this all over again. But let's see what we have. We have goggles, a battery, power cell, and plenty of shields. Ooh. Yeah, I'll grab one. Why not? We have 60 more there waiting for us. And now, finally, we can progress. And the next secret is not going to be for a few rooms, so we don't have to worry about it anymore for the time being. So what we'll do is actually drop down to this platform. And go over here. Take out the piggies. Oh. That platform over there is not a secret. Just throw down some more detonators. There's some goodies over there, but there's also another really annoying mine. Oh, I got it that time. Nice. But yeah, not a secret. Probably should be, because look at this. You have mortar shells, an auto gun, a fusion cutter, more power cells. And look at that, our power cell ammo is maxed out. Excellent. Alright. If you drop down here and open this, you can now go back out here, so you're not locked. You know, you can actually backtrack if you need to. I wonder if... Can you open it from the other side? I probably shouldn't ask that question. I'm not going to. So, the Gamorrean Guard's axe. I should specify that if it hits you, it does 50 damage to your health. So, yeah, don't get hit by that axe. You will be much better off for it. But now we're going to go through a bit of a maze here. It's actually not really that much of a maze. Just flick switches, go into the newly opened pathways, blow up mines without blowing yourself up, and blast some stormtroopers. Simple Star Wars fare. Simple, but effective. Alright, let's see. Anything up here? No? Alright. And now I think we go this way again. I think we're all clear. And we are. Sweet. Oh. Of course you would hit me. It's all good. We got plenty of shield and health to go around. For now, anyway. So, yeah. Let's go up the elevator. And you want to keep your repeater out because you're going to be face to face with some bad guys. So definitely take out the Grand first if you can. Because I'm telling you, they do not mess around with those detonators. They just chuck those things. Yeah, you see that? That's crazy. They can throw those things infinitely better than you can. Yeah, let's just take him out face to face. Much, much easier. And yeah, if you're in a tight corridor like this, they usually throw them too high and they explode on the ceiling. They can actually blow themselves up with them, which is pretty funny. And then out here, yep, we got... God, look at that. just crazy. And you know what? This isn't even the mission where they're the most prevalent or most annoying. Just you wait until mission 9 and, to a lesser extent, 10, and you'll see the true meaning of pain when it comes to these things. Okay, I think all the ones up there are dead. There's one there. There's one way up there. Oop. No, sir. I do not think so. I'm not overly worried about the Gomorians from a long distance. We'll take them out up close. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see. We have to go up there next, but that platform over there actually leads us to secret number 3. Grab that real quick. Take the elevator up a little bit, and then just run and jump over here. Hell, if you're high enough, you don't even have to jump. Just run. Jump around these corner platforms here. And right, yeah, for some reason, this specific sector is a secret. And after all that effort, what do you get? 2 shield units. Gee, thanks. I shouldn't really complain. Shield is very handy, but it seems like there should be at least some, I don't know, some ammo or something. Anywho. So we're about to board the smuggler ship up here. But I think the Imperial presence makes that obvious enough. Also, the design of the inside of the ship, look at that. Looks very Tantive 4, if I do say so myself. All the whites and blacks everywhere. Very, very bright. Come over here and make me, why don't you? And the rest of the mission is pretty straightforward. Just navigate through the smuggler ship. This is actually an area we don't go to until later, because we need a blue key. We're not going to get it till a few minutes later, but I do want to go ahead and come here for at least one reason. Well, kill all the bad guys too. Go ahead and kill them preemptively. Yeah, there's also a few mines that are very annoyingly placed. Alright. So, this switch here requires the blue key. We do not have the blue key yet. Matter of fact, I don't think we have any key yet. So, we need to get it. But we're actually going to find the yellow key first. But, before we do any of that... Look up there. Huh. Oh, that looks pretty secretive. So, yeah, I think you know where this is about to go. Let's see if I can actually do this without screwing it up. Let's see. We're going to... Oh, nice. First try. Yeah, look at that. Grenade jumping in an engine that is not the Quake engine. This is a 2.5D engine, and quite likely the only one that exists where grenade jumping or mine jumping or anything like that is in any way possible. And I'll let you know right now, these these grenade jumps are not the easiest of time. The guide I've seen says to press yourself against the wall, lay down a mine, wait for it to explode, and then jump. But I find it easier to do with a little forward momentum, because otherwise you may not have enough momentum if you do even get high enough to actually make it onto the platform. But if you do it while you're moving, it's much easier. There are going to be 3 more secrets that involve grenade jumping in this game. No more in this mission, thankfully, but there's going to be 1 in mission 9 and then 2 in mission 10. And here's where my little asterisk to my no deaths rule may come into play. If I struggle to get those secrets, I am not going to restart the entire mission based just on that, especially not in mission 10. And you'll see why. Oh, you'll see why. Mission 9 either, for that matter. It's not quite as bad as mission 10. Matter of fact, it's nowhere near as bad as mission 10 in some ways, but still. So I might, I might put a bit of a hold on my no death rule for those 2 missions because of those secrets. But we'll see how they go. But anyway, that was secret, I believe, 4. Secret number 5 is inside this here crate, which admittedly doesn't even give you any indication that it can be blown up. And then secret number, would this be 6, is inside of this crate, which also doesn't give a clear indication that it can be blown up. And I believe that should be... Yes, 6. 1 secret left. And where is this secret? Oh, I know where it is. It's actually on the way to get one of the keys. But for now, we'll have to leave the cargo bay area, since we do not have the key that we need. And let's just get back to the good old-fashioned pastime of blowing up space Nazis. And their proximity mines while we're at it. Oh, yeah, you're right there. Yeah. See that move where they hit a mine amongst a bunch of shield units? You're going to be seeing that little trick a few more times. And yes, it is very annoying. Okay, you know what, Stormtrooper? Just die. Yeah, you're low on shield. You've taken some lumps. You see those shield units laying there, just teasing you. Just here, please come get us. Only to hear that dreaded beep. And then you realize... Oh, he just blew himself up. You realize you done messed up because there's no time to run backwards and avoid that blast. Unless there's a corner you can get behind, in which case you're fine. But most often these things are kind of out in the open. There's no real corner to take cover behind if they do beep. So just be wary. I will try to let you know where those traps lay, if I can remember all of them. There are a few medkits on board this ship as well, but thankfully we don't need them. Haha, tricked ya. There you go. I'll go ahead and grab at least one of those. No, I probably shouldn't have grabbed it now. Ow. Okay, now I'm going to grab the other one. Well, that was quick. Okay. This guy here does not have a key, that's right. This door requires the red key. This is where we have to go to get the red key, and then through the red key door is where we have to go to get the blue key. But before that, let's take a bit of a bathroom break. Just a bit of one. Ew. Do they not have anyone like a janitor on board this ship? That's gross. And you definitely just spawned in. Alright, so we need the red key. Let us go through this door and get us a red key. This place isn't too dangerous, but you want to run through here. There's a small crack in the floor with a Gran that can throw detonators at you, which will blow up and hurt you, even though you're all the way up here. Speaking of detonators, oh yeah, how about that? How about that? I got both of them. Nice. And there's our prize. And then we're actually going to go... Yep, there's the Gran over there. You see his green glowing eyes. But we'll just crouch jump in there to get the weapon supercharge. Because there's going to be some more commandos that spawned into this previous room here. Yeah, I took more hits there than I should have. That's okay. And we're going to keep going forward. Because the final secret is actually through here as well. Basically, just follow this path all around. Yeah, right here. Take out all the Grans that you see. And there's going to be a few... At least one commando you can see through this window. And that's about it. And that is all the secrets. Excellent. So all that's left to do now is gather some supplies. Plant that tracking device. Find the robotics facility. And blow that sucker up. But, for now, we have the red key, so let's go through the red key door. Right here. Now, this part can be a little nasty. There's a lot of troopers over here. A lot of commandos, too, jeez. That's how you know you're in a high-security area, when there's this many commandos. But nothing Kyle Katarn can't handle. But in here... Yeah, you want to be careful. There's a lot of stormtroopers. Including 2 down here. Oh, crap. Run. Try that again. There we are. That had to get at least one of them. Yep. I saw another one walking around down there. Where is he? Oh, you little punk. there's 3 down here. Okay. Thought there was only 2. Anyway, let us progress, shall we? Let's get our very minimal spread auto gun out and just, my god, just murderize all these space Nazis. Just like that. Ah, so satisfying. Oh, this is a nice little room. Is this the bridge of the smuggler ship? I don't see any windows. Maybe it's not the bridge. But this is a pretty cool design. You also can't destroy those, by the way. Must be bulletproof glass. And look at that. The blue key. Awesome. And that's the last key that we need. Also the very last key that exists, because we have the yellow, the red, and the blue. But, yeah, these commandos are not very happy that I took their key. Or, you know, blasted all their buddies. But Kyle Katarn doesn't really care. So now all we gotta do is go all the way back through this here ship. All the way back to the cargo bay. Ooh, shield. I'll take those. Yeah, fortunately the mine that's embedded within these shields always explodes when you come through this doorway, because they can see you through walls. I don't know if it's supposed to happen like that, but it is pretty nice that it does. Not all the mines in this game are that evil, but the vast majority of them are. Anywho, back through the cargo bay where the 3 secrets were, and open the door. Some more stormtroopers to pew-pew. Take care of them. Take care of that one as well. And we have one more smaller cargo area we gotta run through. This one is not quite as occupied, and I also don't think there's any mines. I think. There are in the next room, but not in here. Oops, goodbye. Alright. We got some shield units right there in case we need them. Let's go ahead and grab one. I think that's all. I don't think there's anything on top of those crates, so don't bother grenade jumping up there just in case you mess it up and hurt yourself. Beyond repair. Oop, sorry, mouse droid. And there is one. Yeah, 2. And there's another one, I think, over here. No, there's not. Oh, and look at that. There's the engine bit. Another rotating 3D model in a 2.5D engine game. Very impressive for the time. Sure, it may look like nothing now, but back in 1995, this was peak game tech. Anyway, let's go up to this little engine port right here and plop on that tracker device.
Tracking device is secured. Picking up the signal. Looks like we're done here.
Hell yeah, we're done here. One last secret check, and we're done. Let's go. Oh, that planet looks a little chilly. And there's a good reason it looks chilly, because it is chilly. Another ice planet is our next target. Oh goody. Hope you kept your jackets from Fest, because it's about to get even chillier. But yeah, that was Ramsees Head. A nice little straightforward mission. I would say the hardest part is probably the big initial cargo bay area with all the Grands and the Gamorrean guards, because you really got to pick your corner carefully and pick off as many of those high ground having Grands as you can. Otherwise, they will legitimately just rain down thermal detonators on you all day. And don't bother trying to run through them, because it will not end well. At all. Other than that, I think the only special note is, yeah, that one secret that required you to grenade jump. There is no other way. You have to explosive jump, I'll call it, to get there. You can either use the mortar gun like I did, or you can use the IM mine. The guide recommends you use the alternate fire of the mine, and then as soon as you hear the third beep, you wait for another split second. Well, actually more like I would say a half to a full second, and then jump, and then let the explosion carry you. But I find it's much easier to use the mortar gun, because you can control exactly when the explosion happens. You look down, you're running or walking forward, you can just aim at the ground, jump and fire, and you're set. And yes, I would recommend jumping before firing. I think with the Quake engine, you pretty much did both at the same time to get maximum height, but again, this ain't no Quake engine. Rocket jumping is not something you would normally do, but there's just 4 secrets in the game that pretty much require it. Yeah, one here in Mission 7, one in Mission 9. And then one in Mission 10, including the very last secret, which is... Oh boy, it's ridiculous. Why they programmed it this way, I will never know. And, well, no, I'll explain it more when we actually get there. But that will be in another couple of missions. Actually, 3 more missions. 8, then 9, and then 10. But yeah, that was Ramsees Head, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope everyone has an amazing rest of their day or night. And I hope you enjoyed that bit of broad daylight we had, because that is the last mission that involves any form of daylight on a regular-looking planet. It is going to be daylight on this Antivi planet, which is icy, but yeah, broad daylight doesn't matter too much when it's already freezing cold outside. But after that, it's pretty much nighttime missions and space missions. Oh boy, I cannot wait. But for now, I am signing off, and I will see you all next time. May the Force be with you all, and bye-bye.